But yeah, really happy to have have Kirsty and Jeni along. So yeah, give them a round of applause.
Oh, go for it. I'm Kirsty and this is Jeni, and we've come here from Girl Gang Manchester, and we're a collective of female creative thinkers and doers, and we run events in Manchester with the noble aim of creating a creative community that inspires and empowers women. And it all started in Sheffield, across the Pennines, in 2015, and the slide's gone too quickly. But now we're here in Manchester, and we're also in Leeds. And we've been really lucky that we found an audience who seem to want the same creative community that we're trying to build. So in the last 18 months, we've managed to get 15,000 followers on our social media platforms, and we've run 40 events. We do immersive screenings, club nights, storytelling evenings, and we do it all behind this manifesto. It's got 10 points which we use when we're making all of our events and deciding our projects. And it's pretty good mottos to live by generally. So we've got create a community that is a positive influence, create events without hierarchy. We're trying to build a scene based on communication, which is similar to what a lot of people have talked about. We're trying to instill confidence and promote positivity. We're trying to break down social barriers. And it all kind of culminates in point 10, which is do rad shit and change the world, which is a pretty good thing to aim for. And I think if there's one thing we've seen with everyone talking tonight, is that there's 1,000 types of rad, and there's not only one way to change the world. Our way looks like this. It is unashamedly glittery. And we're all about celebrating womanhood and celebrating each other. We're about finding the fun in being female. But a word of warning is not to take that silliness as a lack of purpose. And the patriarchy isn't only fought on the picket lines. And sometimes empowering women is about getting your girl gang. We think one of the most powerful tools that women can have in their life is their girl gang. And we think it's much easier to fight the patriarchy if there's someone there to hand you the placard. It's easier to fight the body shaming if you're surrounded by people that love you. And sometimes maybe an Instagram feed full of women smashing it day after day and thinking that you can do the same is just as powerful as 500 words on gender theory. But in adulthood, it can be hard to find those friendships. As other people have spoken about, big cities can be isolating. And once you're outside education and brownies and all the things that help you make friends, it can be hard to find those female friendships. So we work to celebrate those and encourage people to value them. One way we do that is through our Tinder for Friends events, which is speed mating. And there's lovely photos here of people having a great time. We've run this as part of Wonder Woman Festival, and we took our ideas from bad dating shows and those awkward team meetings and sleepovers, and we took all the activities that we've done in our lives that help you make friends and meet people, and we did it in a friendly environment. And you don't have to take it from me, because this is what one of our attendees said, was that it made me realise that quite a few people in the city are looking to make connections, and I felt less alone. Another person said that it renewed their self-confidence after a toxic relationship, and other people said it renewed their hope in finding friends. As well as our speed dating nights, we run club nights, which are as glittery as everything else that we do. We launched it in February with a Galentine's disco, and we're trying to make nights that are creative, nostalgic, full of glitter and face paint and choreographed dance routines. And now it's Jeni's turn to tell you something else.
Okay. Sorry. Also, the most visible and probably most signature type of event at the moment, Leeds and Sheffield and here, are immersive screening events. The chosen films specifically have female friendship at the core, and the overall impetus is women celebrating each other and working together. They're intentionally mainstream and aim to use popular culture to act as a gateway into feminist awareness and just general positivity in women friendships, female friendships. We encourage women of any and all backgrounds to engage with the issues through the film, through a variety of workshops, interactive activities that reflect on things from very reflective things to the very ridiculous. They give a platform to emerging artists, practitioners of all kinds. We've got hat makers, bakers, performers, nail technicians, we have comedians, anything goes. Anyone wants to be involved, it's an open book. Apart from the screenings, we also have had recently an online campaign called See My Selfie, which was a digital project conducted last May. This was aimed at to be a discussion of feminism through one's relationship with self and how that perception is influenced by a wider culture, how much control and ownership we have over our own bodies and the images we present to the world as ourselves. And here are some of the provocations. It's just a little bit of everyday personal activism. Engaged over 300 women and some men as well, and is in the process of becoming an exhibition here at the Wonder Inn, but also later kind of a photo book and a zine. The zine is already made and will be launched as part of the exhibition. It was an open submission and just another platform, another way of giving a voice to people who wanted to use that way of saying things, that way of expressing things. We just try and be as inclusive and as open as possible to any ideas. So yeah, we do. I have got one with me, and I think we've got a couple if anyone wants to have a look at it. Overall, Girl Gang, it just aims to be a welcoming, very fluid collective, obviously in Sheffield, here and Leeds, and hopefully in other places as well, that both celebrates existing friendships while providing a variety of genuine opportunities to forge new bonds and new friendships. However, while promoting female creativity and strength lies at the core, our events are for everyone. Anyone that is interested, wants to come along, wants to just have a laugh, drape yourself in glitter, whatever, it's fine. It's for anyone. We pride ourselves on people being comfortable to just, that's enough to attend our events alone, but constantly work at being as warm, as inclusive as we can possibly be, and are open to any suggestions and anything that anyone wants to bring. We aim to engage all types of people with their own type and level of feminism, equality, self-worth, without prescribing, judging what that may or may not be. We just strive to create celebratory, fun, reflective environments where people can feel safe, let go, talk, dance, laugh, and most importantly, just be themselves, whoever that self may or may not be. We're pretty anti-cool, anti-clique, pro-ridiculous, and fiercely collaborative. We've met so many incredible people already, a lot of people here as well tonight. Hope our community continues to grow in both Manchester and other cities. So if you're interested, just give us a shout.